Hi everyone. So Tulsi Gabbard, as we know, is running for president. She's one of the Democratic candidates. I think there's about 12 of them left, a dozen of them still in the race. Hey ho. Um, she's released a video recently, and honestly, it's inspiring. Take a look, and then we'll talk about it.
I experienced from a very young age that I was most happy when I was doing things for other people. You know, for me as a kid growing up in Hawaii, the ocean was my playground. We went hiking, we went surfing, and my friends and I, we'd get together and like clean up the beach on the weekends, instead of maybe going and playing and doing something else. And even at that young age, I experienced how happy that made me, and made the decision early on in my life that I wanted to dedicate my life, um, to be of service, to God. I'm a very spiritual person. My relationship with God is very important to me. And what better way to make God happy than to take care of and serve God's children, to take care of and preserve and protect our planet. So, at a deeply personal level, that's what motivates me. That's why I do what I do. That's why I'm so passionate about this, and that no matter how many attacks may come my way or how many critics there are, I remain a happy warrior fighting for the people and fighting for our planet. Bringing those values of service above self to the White House, leading a government that is focused on putting service above self, I think is the number one mission and priority that I have.
That sort of message is why I'm so impressed with Tulsi Gabbard. That sort of message is why I think she would be a great choice actually as president. Now we all know the political landscape, and we all know that there are problems with the political systems over in America, as there are over here. But that message of service above self really does hit home. It does with me anyway. I don't know about you. We should be thinking more of how we can help each other rather than if you remember when you were a child, it was all about, certainly for me, I was most happy when I was doing things for other people. I was most happy when I was doing things for my grandmother. I was most happy when I was spending time with my friends and family. Isn't that the same for you? I know it was for me. And she mentioned now and how service above self, and when she was younger, she would clean up the beach on weekends. Why can't we do that now? And you know what? I've been thinking about this more and more recently. And I've thought, well, why not be the change that you want to see in the world? And I started thinking about it. And you know what? I'm becoming more happy as a result as well. Give you a couple of examples. Cleared up some glass outside. Somebody had dropped a glass just on the square outside my door. It's not my property, but most people would say, "Oh, I'll leave it to the council to sort out." I went out there with a dustpan and brush and a broom, swept it up, and made the place clean. You don't want, cats or dogs. Or certainly wouldn't want my dog cutting her claws on it. There were other little things that you can do. It doesn't take much work on the field where I walk the dog. Just, put it back in the ground because it was upended. Somebody had upended it. Little things like that, they really do make a difference. They certainly do to me anyway. I'm sure they do to you. It's the little things that matter. I'm sure you've heard that. Now, as for the stuff with as for the stuff with God, I'm not a religious person, and I don't begrudge anybody who is religious. Whatever you believe in, it's, hey, as far as I'm concerned, we're all agnostic. None of us knows, but hey, it's up to you. I'm not going to come down on whatever religion that you are. She mentioned their God and how. No, I'm not religious. However, I do believe we are all connected. I am pro-science. It says so on the channel. I'm pro-science, and one of my great heroes was Carl Sagan, and he said that life was the universe trying to figure itself out. Now, I'm not religious, but I do believe that we are on this planet. We're all together, and we should take care and take collective responsibility for it. And that's what Tulsi is talking about there. Collective responsibility, us all Actually, instead of trying to talk at people and cast them out to be the bad person. Now, as for the last bit where she said she wanted to be a happy warrior, I love that. I really do, and it's one of the reasons why I'm so impressed and have been so impressed with Tulsi over the last couple of years. She's talking about they're fighting for our planet. Our planet. We've only got one. You know, there are no second chances with this planet. If this planet wipes us off it, we're not coming back. Something else will, but it won't be us. Most probably anyway. And she's talking about service above self there. She's talking about fighting for a planet, and that's what we should all do. Take collective responsibility for it and think about how we can be of service to our planet than thinking about ourselves all the time. And her expression there, happy warrior, is brilliant. From now on, everybody, I am going to try and be a happy warrior. That's what I'm going to try and be. And my native name will be Smiling with Fists. How about that? Thanks very much for watching. Support independent media, everybody. And yeah, I hope you all take Tulsi's message on board there, because that message of service above self, if you ask me, is pretty fantastic.